Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you are watching this video. Ideally, I wouldn't introduce myself anymore. However, for those who are watching my videos for the first time, I am Ofochi Benjamin Atagana, an indigene of Obiaroko, precisely from Okozu Quarter in Obiaroko, the headquarters of Ukwuani government. It is necessary that I had to do that introduction because some people may erroneously think that I am a meddlesome interloper who is speaking on behalf of the Ukwuanis without being an Ukwuani man. I am typical Ukwuani, Mbonyo Ukwuani, Ajeni Otofene. I am making this video to affirm the Igbo-ness of the Ukwuani man and the Ukwuani people. If you recall, a few days ago, distinguished Senator Ned Nwoko was a guest of Shenwo Kibaloye, the host of Politics Today on Channels Television. And in that program, Shenwo Okimbaloye pointedly asked distinguished Senator Ned issues that pertain to Ukwuani people. And typical of a quintessential intellectual that distinguished Senator Ned Nwoko is, he accurately asserted the Igbo-ness of the Ukwuani people. And there is nothing to add other than to say, Ndokwani Bundi Igbo, we are Igbos, and I am affirming the Igbo-ness of the Ukwuani people. Yes, I understand that one or two misguided Ukwuani person may come out to want to create unnecessary controversy where there needs to be none, based on the accurate statement of distinguished Senator Ned Nwoko. You know, some of my Ukwuani people think that issues that pertain to Ukwuani and Igbo is a content. And you know, in this era of content creation, in this era of monetization of social media platforms, people are doing whatever they can to generate traffic on their platforms, on their pages, because of course, you know, there's hunger in the land. Let's appreciate that first. There's hunger in the land. So, to them, whatever they need to do to survive is what they are doing. And that includes raising controversy whenever issues that pertains to Ukwuani ancestral link with the Igbos. But there is nothing that is controversial there. At this point, I would like to say that if I have the opportunity today to see distinguished senator this moment on a lighter note. I will get him 100 years wine, 100 years old wine. He deserves it. He deserves putting the Ndokwa nation vis-a-vis their ancestral link, their Igbo-ness on the national platform. Ukwuani people are Igbo people. There is no denying about that. Flowing from the equation of Shenwo Kimbaloye, in which he made reference to two factors that are used to determine ancestral link of a particular group. And what were the two factors he mentioned? Anthropology and culture. For the benefit of those who do not understand what anthropology is, anthropology as a determinant of ancestry focuses on the skeleton, the human skeleton. Of course, you know the human skeleton, the cranium, talking about the skull bone, the shape of the skull, or what you call the shape of the cranium, the shape of the pectoral girdle, the shape of the femur, the thigh, what they call the thigh. The shape of the entire skeleton is what anthropology focuses on. Now, when you look at an average Ukwuani man, I'm an Ukwuani man. The skeleton, the shape of an Ukwuani man is not different from the shape of somebody from Ohafia. It's not different from somebody from Olu. It's not different from somebody from Abam. It's not different from somebody from Newi. It's not different from somebody from Nsuka or somebody from Egbema. The shape of an Ukwuani man is not different. The skeletal shape of an Ukwuani man is not different. At least you can see me. Do I look like a Fulani? Do I look like a Yoruba? No. Do I look like an Hausa? No. So, when you look at the anthropological link based on the shape of the Ukwuani man, you will see that anthropologically, the Ukwuani people are Igbos. There is no doubt about it. Apart from the fact that some persons who are misguided will just want to make content out of that. Because of course, you know, the easiest way to create content is to lap on to what appears to be a controversy, especially when it affects Ndi Igbo. It becomes news, so people would want to react. So it shouldn't surprise you that few persons are trying to raise controversy where there is none. Having talked about anthropology vis-a-vis the Ukwuani anthropological link to Ndi Igbo, let us look at culturally. Every Ukwuani culture speaks of their Igbo-ness. I'm an Ukwuani man. Every Ukwuani culture, I repeat, speak of their Igbo-ness. Let us look at some of these culture, because culture basically is a people's way of life. I think that is the basic meaning of culture. Now look at the family structure of the Ukwuani man. In the Ukwuani man, originally the structure of the Ukwuani family is the Okpala and the Ada. The Okpala, who is the oldest in the family, administer the family. The Okpala is the priest, because every family had their deity. The Okpala is the one that is the representative of the family as far as that family deity is concerned. He takes care, he administers the entire family. That is the original Ukwuani family structure. Why the Ada is in charge of the women? The Ada is in charge of the women. The same structure that I had just explained, family structure, is what you have in any part of Igbo land, where you have the Okpala, or a dialectical variation, Okpara. So, looking at that family structure, because that is the microcosm of the Igbo society. It's a microcosm, it's the smallest unit of the Igbo society. So if the Ukwuani family structure is same as the Igbo family structure, what does that tell you? What does that tell you? That tells you that the Ukwuani man is ancestrally Igbo. Then you look at other factors, other cultural factors. You look at the language. Asụsụ Ukwuani bụ asụsụ Igbo. Onwe ife onye Ukwuani na-asụ, onwe asụsụ Ukwuani na-asụ, yije ka afọ Igbo n'ime. The Ukwuani language is typically Igbo. The Ukwuani language is typically Igbo. Against that backdrop, Ukwuani is an Igbo subgroup. I know some misguided persons. They are still arguing that no, Igbo is Ukwuani, not Ukwuani is Igbo. But whether Ukwuani is Igbo or Igbo is Ukwuani, there is one thing that is common. The common denominator is that both of them are one and the same. Because I know out of jingoistic disposition, want to claim superiority. Why will Igbos be claiming superiority? That they are more superior than Ukwuani? No, Igbos are from Ukwuani, not Ukwuani from Igbo. Hello? Does that not show delusion? Does that not portray acute delusion? That such an argument is born out of delusion? It's born out of delusion. Because whether you say the cup is half empty or the cup is half filled or half full, it is one and same. It is just two sides of the same coin. Otherwise, why will someone, I actually didn't want to mention his name, but why will someone whose full name, please take note, his name is Chide Onyechukwu Uwabofu, someone whose name is Chidi Onyechukwu Uwabofu, come out to say it's not Igbo. Is that not laughable? That is laughable. Yet, that is the reality of someone there pushing out garbage as Facebook or social media posts. Someone whose name is Chidi. Onyechukwu. Uwabofu. Is that not laughable? I think that guy needs to be pitied. We need to pity him. Because his delusion is of the highest I have ever seen. So, whether you look at it anthropologically or you look at it culturally, every of these yardsticks tell you that Ukwuani is Igbo. My name is Ofochi. Ofochi, as a matter of fact, the full name is Ofochukwuka. However, my dad had to shorten it to Ofochi. My eldest brother's name, I have often said this, my eldest brother's name is Emeke, from Chukwuemeke. Our surname is Nzedinuno. Our surname is Nzedinuno. Because it's a very large family. Why some of us answer Atagana? Some answer Nzedinuno. Some answer Chukwusa. Some answer Oshilim. All of these names are Igbo names. My eldest sister's name may also rest in peace. Chineye. Chineye. So, on what basis will anybody argue culturally that the Ukwuani people, are not Igbos? So you imagine somebody whose name is Chidi Onyechukwu Uwabofu saying he's not an Igbo. I think that guy needs to be pitied. That guy needs to be pitied. It's either of two things. Either that guy is being sponsored by some political actors to discredit the agitation for Igbo unification and the creation of an Ioma state, or he is doing it for content. Because I don't want to believe that someone whose community, whose culture, whose way of life, whose name, everything about him speaks Igbo, we come out to deny his Igbo ancestry and his Igbo identity. So I guess he's doing it consciously to escape poverty, to escape hunger. Because those of us who have traveled, those of us who have been exposed, there is nowhere you go to that you can validly defend your Igbo identity. In fact, the more you defend your Igbo identity to a Yoruba man, the more you defend your Igbo identity to an Hausa, a Fulani man, or to other ethnic minorities, even to Europeans, they look at you as a daft. They look at you as a daft. They look at you as an ignoramus. Those of us who have traveled, yes, the moment they see your name, the moment they see your appearance, Onye Igbo, Onye Igbo, Igbo man. So you see, it doesn't matter if you try to run away from your shadow. Your shadow will always go with you. Igbo is the Ukwuani man's shadow. It doesn't matter how a misguided Ukwuani man denies his Igbo-ness, his Igbo identity goes with him. His Igbo identity goes with him. And lastly, I have seen some people claim that distinguished Senator Ned disrespected the Ukwuani people by rightly asserting that Ukwuani is Igbo and the Ukwuani language is an Igbo language. And I ask myself, what is disrespectful there? Is there anything disrespectful in asserting that you are A or you are B? There is no disrespect there. So for those thinking that, oh, we have been disrespected, what disrespect is in asserting rightly the identity of the Ukwuani man? There is none. There is no single disrespect. As a matter of fact, I commend distinguished Senator Ned for, once again, bringing up the identity of the Ukwuani man to the national television. Yes, we are Igbos. There is no denying that fact. You can deny for all you can. You see, in the movement for the unification of Igbo, I want to put it on record here because some persons who do not know think that the Ukwuani people are opposed. They are denying their Igbo-ness. They are opposed to Igbo unification. They are opposed to the creation of an Anioma state. That is not true. Let me say it here, that the single group outside of the southeast that is the majority as far as the unification of Igbo is concerned, it is the Ukwuani people that are more in number. We are more than any other group in the agitation for the creation of Anioma and in the agitation for Igbo unification. We are more in number. We are more than the Ka people. We are more than the Anyocha Oshimili people who are collectively known as Enuani. We are more than the Ikwere people. We are more than any other. But you know that people don't know this fact. Because why? There is one or two persons out there saying that Ukwuani is not Igbo. And because of that, people who do not know tend to use those minority statements to judge the Ukwuani man. The beauty of democracy is that, I think I've said this, is that the minority will always have their say, but the majority will have their way. When the chips are down, the whole world will know that there are more of Ukwuani people who have embraced and have affirmed their Igbo-ness than few who are still living in self-inflicted denial, self-inflicted identity crisis, who are still living in delusion of who they truly are. For the now, let it be on record that there are more Ukwuani people that are aware and have affirmed their Igbo identity, and they are doing everything to ensure that the Igbo unification is a success. Ndalone, Mbenene, Igbo, bụ Ukwuani, Ukwuani bụ Igbo, anyị bụ ofu. Ndalone.